everybody, welcome back. So as you may know, this whole YouTube thing is kind of a learning experience. Last time I did a glam bag challenge, I learned that apparently it doesn't work to film with my phone sideways. I thought it would make the picture wider. It made it really small for some reason. So we're gonna have standing up pictures until I can figure that out, or until I can invest in a camera. I just wanted to do a really quick update on the Ipsy glam bags. I did get my second one, and I kind of want to go through and show you guys again what was in it. I did get my shipping confirmation on the 10th of the month, and again received my bag on the 12th. So it looks like that's more of a standard. In my last video, I was saying I expected it to be there earlier, and it wasn't. I guess that's just their timing, which once I realized that, like, the 2-day shipping time seemed really fast. So again, there's no other instructions or paper or anything other than the card that they send telling you the theme of the month and how to enter their Instagram contest. The bag this month is super cute. It's like pixelated. I'm not sure if you guys can see the texture on it, but it's really cute. Just pink bag. Not too big. What I have been doing is, like, the couple of different looks that I've had, I've put that makeup in a certain bag, and then, like, if I'm running late, I can just grab one bag of one day's makeup instead of, like, my giant bag of everything that I have, and pick through it and only use what I'm going to use for that day. So it kind of has worked to have a couple extra bags. Otherwise, I probably would just have, like, them stuck in a giant drawer somewhere and never touch them again. Now, they actually put out, like, previews and sneak peeks and that kind of thing to what you could get in your bag. And if you really want to know what's going to be in your bag throughout the week or so of the first week of the month, they'll tell you to subscribe to all their YouTube channels, and they'll give you an extra sneak peek, or, you know, share this on Facebook and, you know, write something for all your friends to read, and they'll give you an extra sneak peek. So what I ended up getting was an It Cosmetics under eye concealer. I have used it a couple times, but it seems really, really light for my skin color. I understand, yes, I do get the point that it's supposed to be lighter than your skin because it's concealing your under eye circles and, like, darker spots, but it just seems like really bright. I have not tried it under this foundation that I'm currently wearing quite yet. I did try it under my Bare Minerals powder foundation, and it did work. I will say that. With all the concerns that I had of the color, it worked well. So I am pretty happy with that. It does kind of have, like, a thicker, not greasy, like a stale grease texture. Like if you ever have baked anything and then had, like, that extra grease at the top where you, like, sprayed it and it, like, baked onto the pan. That's my only concern with this product, is that just that kind of older texture. I did get a lip gloss, vintage. My issue with this is I do not use lip gloss ever. I know I did touch on my last video that if I use anything too heavy, I tend to break out around my lips, and I don't like it. I don't like when my hair gets stuck in it. I don't really like the feel of it. I don't like the feel of it, like, when you put your lips together. So that's probably gonna go to, like, a younger cousin or something to kind of mess around with. I did get a Bella Pierre Cosmetics blush in Desert Rose, which is really pretty. If nothing else, I like the name. I have tried this a couple times, but I didn't actually see it coming up too much. Like, it almost just blends into my skin. So you can see the spot where I did the eye brightener, and if you can't see it, I took a lot of the blush powder that was in the lid and just rubbed it. So you're not getting too much of like a pinky actual blush color. It just seemed too sheer for me. A little bit pointless as a blush. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'll figure out some other way to use it. Now this one I kind of had a love-hate relationship with. This is a brand of nail polish. When they gave me my sneak peek of what was supposed to be in my bag, they showed a really, really pretty red nail polish. I was really excited to get that. I was going to use it for Valentine's Day. I was going to have like a bright red nails, and it ended up getting this super pale pink that, again, barely showed up on my skin color. I do have a little bit, I mean, it's kind of like chipped and worn away a little, but this is essentially the color that is in this nail polish bottle. The last thing is probably the one product out of everything that I've received in the last 2 bags that I would buy again. Skin Fix brand hand cream. Well, it's a body butter, but I've been using it on my hands because after all like the winter weather and everything, it was getting really dry. It feels super rich and creamy, but it doesn't like stay on the top of your skin. It actually like sinks in. So I hate like when you put on a really greasy lotion and like touch your phone, or you touch like your counter or something and you can see the grease spots left behind. That's really gross. This doesn't do that, but it does like actually moisturize really well. It feels really rich and almost silky. Like it's really nice. That would be like the one product I actually, when this is gone, go out and like seek elsewhere. So I wasn't 1000% happy with what I got in my bag, so I did end up canceling it. So this is going to be my last glam bag review, my whole second. I do have a first impression filmed of the Tarte Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation that I will probably put up today. After that, I think I'm going to be done with makeup tutorials. I did get a little bit of feedback from a friend of mine that I kind of need to pick a thing and stick with it, because I was doing like rants and makeup videos and DIY tutorials. I kind of eventually do want to get to the place where I can do a little bit of everything, but for now, I think he's kind of right. I'm going to stick to one thing, and I don't want makeup to be it. If you are interested in getting kind of like short reviews of like drugstore makeup brands, head over to my Instagram. I think I'll just do like every time I try a new one, put up like a before and after picture, or just give like a really short list of pros and cons or of my first impression. I think that's going to be an easier way to do it. I really don't think you guys want to sit and listen to me talk for like an hour on every drugstore brand I try. I know there are a lot of other like actual pros who review a lot of makeup, but every time I've wanted to try a drugstore makeup, it's been harder to find like video reviews of them where you can see results. And I'm a really visual person, so a lot of times like just reading reviews online doesn't really help me too much. So if you're the same way, if you are interested in seeing more of those, I'll put my Instagram name down below. It's not just going to be makeup. I do a lot of weird things on there, so bear that in mind. I think that's going to be it. This will be one makeup video and that Tarte review to come, and then look forward to a bunch of other things. Thanks for sticking with me so far. See you next time.